Hi ladies and gents, welcome to A Shot of Rock. I'm your host Alex, and I'm here in my car after a concert. Yay! We're trying something new with this review. I decided I was gonna make a short little thing before I drove off. It probably will not be used. We'll see what happens. But I wanted to say a couple things about this show. First of all, I'm gonna say my reviews are not like everybody else's, because I'm gonna talk about the shit that I want to know when I go to a show. And I assume, because I'm a douche, that you want to know these things too. One, there's a reason that these three bands are huge. Holy shit, the energy was non-stop this entire fucking show. From 7 until almost 11, it was insane, as long as there was a band on stage. 2, there was a little bit of a sound problem with Breaking Benjamin, and I'm not sure if it was them, or if it was the fact that the audience was singing so loud every word to every single one of their songs that you really couldn't hear him. But there was parts when he was talking where it was hard to hear. But they even said at the beginning of the show that people have complained that they were too quiet. So they know it's a problem. Sound designer on it, but at the same time, your levels are perfect. They just need to be just a little bit louder. Breaking Benjamin is very, very talented. I really enjoy them. I just wish they were louder, and they kind of they start out with a lot of audience interaction, which kind of dies off throughout until the end when they're like, hey, and they pull some people up on stage, which is awesome. I love it when bands do that. And then he sings to them, and not just the audience, he sings to the people that are on stage. So it makes them feel amazing. I would assume I wasn't one of them. I think the people next to me just hit the other car. Hold on, I think they did. She went forward instead of back. The one problem I had with all the bands, and this is from a photographer point of view, so no one else is gonna give a shit. I'm not sure how to avoid all of the lights, because the rig from a lighting designer standpoint is fucking amazing. However, as a photographer standpoint, I cannot avoid the light that is going into my camera no matter where I am. So hopefully I have a couple of good pictures that I can add in here. And if there are a lot of good pictures that I put in here when I'm talking about this show, then woohoo! If not, fuck! Which means I have a lot of editing to do, but we'll see what happens. This show's amazing. I never know really what to say during a review, except for these bands, they all know how to get the audience to interact with each other and with them, and not just play, which some of my favorite bands, they do that. They're not my favorite to see, but they're some of my favorite bands because they have the best music. It happens. This show's amazing. I'm gonna go before too many people try to leave, so I at least got some of my ideas down, and I will edit this later, and I'll add other videos, so randomly it'll go from me in a car to me in my living room. So that's it for A Shot of Rock. I'm your host Alex, and we'll see you at the rock show.